Good morning. Welcome to the Community for Conscious Living weekly live broadcast. Today is Sunday, July 25th of 2021. The Community for Conscious Living is a community dedicated to personal transformation for universal harmony, healing the planet by making inspired changes in ourselves and in our daily lives to create a sustainable environment and a peaceful world. Thank you so much for being here today. Today's topic is about strengthening the inner light. We're going to talk about strengthening the inner light. We're going to talk about that inner light and what it is and where it comes from. And we're going to connect in with that inner light, bring some focus and attention directly to that light and allow that light to illuminate more brightly, to strengthen from within us and to burn away those veils that cover over the light and constrict the light, the ones that we don't need anymore, that are not serving the absolute highest purpose for us in our lives. And we're going to let that light have freedom to shine and embody the strength of that light within ourselves. So this is, as always, an experiential embodiment practice to help you to connect with and embody that light. There are so many things that happen to us in our lives that we begin to associate and identify with, that we forget the light inside and become more a projection of all of the other things, and those other things and the projections begin to cover over and dampen the light and keep it from shining, constrict it, tell us it's not safe, and all of those other things. When we're just focused on getting by, we're focused on survival, we're focused on, all of the what ifs and the what happened and all of those things. So today we're just going to just make our way through that maze and touch into that light itself, give the focus and attention on that light and let it shine. Okay, and with that, let's go ahead and come into our prayer and healing circle. Let's come into our circle sitting side by side, shoulder to shoulder, elbow to elbow, knee to knee, coming together as one. In the name of the one most merciful, ever compassionate, we call on you. We ask you to send your essence of your pure divine light. And light being the focus of our call today, of our meditation today. Let's invite that light and allow that light in its pure form to stream into the center of our circle. And I invite you to turn all of your attention and your focus to the center of our circle. And to bring all of your senses, your eyes, your ears, your nose, your mouth, the pores of your skin, all of your sensory perceptions and the organs of perception, bring them all to face this pure divine light as it streams into the center of our circle. And allow your senses to be met by this light, letting the light and the illumination from this light come to your eyes as you turn your eyes to face the light and to look into the light. Let the light come into your eyes and travel through your eyes and through all of the pathways from your eyes into your brain and central nervous system, and let this light just come in and meet your entire nervous system. Your entire body is an electrical field. Everything is energy. And this light is a purifying, cleansing light. Allow this light to come in and travel through the pathways that are established in your body, those that are of the most prominent and those that are perhaps more dormant. Just let the light travel through those pathways all the way into the electrical circuits within your body, and cleanse and purify those circuits, that circuitry. Our circuitry becomes more established in areas that we use more often, and those areas are formed based on our experiences and our beliefs and the patterns that we develop to keep ourselves safe and to function in the way that we believe is going to be most suitable for us on this earth journey. And sometimes they can form deep grooves in the terrain that make it hard for us to see beyond the pathways that have been established, and the beliefs and the ways of thinking and the ways that our nervous system responds to different things. But just because that worked for us in the past and got us through, we're grateful for that. And it doesn't mean that that is necessarily serving the highest overall. It doesn't mean that there might not be another way that we can explore that might open us to joys that we have forgotten and expand our light in ways that we may have forgotten it's capable of expanding. So invite the light to cleanse and purify the pathways, the established pathways. Invite the light to travel into the places that, with its illuminated wisdom, it knows that are going to be beneficial for you. And just let it restore the pathways and expand the pathways and guide you along the pathways that are going to support your highest good, your journey to health and wholeness, and to experience the magnificence of your beautiful light that you are. And allow this pure divine light to travel in the same way through your ears and through your organs of hearing and through your cranial nerves into your brain and central nervous system, purifying your channels of hearing and all that influences the way you perceive what you hear. Allow that light to travel through those pathways, cleansing and purifying and restoring the pathways, expanding your perceptions into those areas that you may have forgotten, that are going to enable you to hear and experience truth, divine truth. And again, with your sense of smell, let that light come in through your nose into your organs of smell and your nerves, your cranial nerves. Let it travel, let that light travel along those pathways into your brain and central nervous system, clearing and cleansing any of the things that you may have taken on and the associations that you may have established with smells that keep you from being in the truth of the moment and experiencing the truth of the light as it exists in whatever is before you in any moment, in the present moment. In each moment is a new present moment that carries new information with it. And sometimes when we hang out in the old established pathways, we miss the truth of the moment. And we miss the beauty of the moment. We miss the light of the moment. So let this light cleanse and purify all of your sensory organs and pathways of perception and interpretation of those perceptions as this light travels through the pathways all the way to your brain and central nervous system, and again through your sense of taste, through your mouth. Allow this light to travel and to cleanse and purify your taste buds and your mouth and your teeth and your throat and all of the pathways, the sensory organs, the neurological pathways, the cranial nerves into your brain and central nervous system that transfer that information. And again, allow that light to touch into your pores and be absorbed into your physical body, to travel along the pathways of your nervous system, cleansing and purifying and releasing any of the old memories that are not serving your absolute highest good in the present moment. And allow yourself to be bathed in this pure divine light. Allow this light to cleanse and purify your being. And allow this light to restore you. To restore you to align with the being of light that you are, and to be a present experience of the light that you are in the present moment. And breathe as you inhale, absorb that light into your physical body. Let it come all the way into your core, your vertical core, that column of energy that runs through the top of your head, along through the front of your spine and down through your base. Let all of that light be absorbed into the core of your being. And as it is absorbed into the core of your being, let it awaken through its vibration. Let it awaken the core light within you, and let the core light within you awaken and become one with the light that you are breathing into your being, the pure divine light. Like bringing two candles together, two flames together, and there is only one flame. And there is only ever one light. And when we bring the outer light to the inner light and the inner light to the outer light, there is one flame, one light. And let's bring our focus again to the center of our circle. In the name of the one most merciful, ever compassionate, we call on you. We ask you to send your essence of your unconditional love. And let's go ahead and let that unconditional love stream into the center of our circle. Just let it pour in. Let it flow. And bring your heart center, that funnel of energy that extends from the front of your chest. Bring that funnel to face toward the center of our circle. And let that funnel tip up slightly and receive this pure unconditional love as it streams into this space. And let it flow into your heart center through that funnel at the front of your chest. Just let that catch that pure divine light and unconditional love, and let it flow into your heart center. With each inhale, breathe it into your heart center, and as you exhale, just let any of the tension, any of the constriction, anything that you can give an audible ha sound, whatever sound your body wants to make, Just let that flow, let that release the tension, the blocks, the barriers. As the poet Rumi says, your task is not to seek for love, but merely to seek and find all the barriers within yourself that you have built against it. It says that love, that pure, unconditional love, let it flow into your heart center with each inhale. And as you exhale, let it release any of the blocks, the barriers, the tension. Just let that be released with your exhale. And as you inhale, let that pure, unconditional love, let it love. Allow it to come into your heart and let your heart feel the love of the love itself. I believe that when we fall in love, what we fall in love with is love itself. That's why when reality hits, it can sometimes be a disappointment, but that's all part of the game too. Let the love flow in through your heart center and allow your heart the gift of love, feeling the love, being in love with the love itself, dancing with the love of love itself. And as you inhale, let it go in deeper and deeper into your heart space with each inhale. And as you exhale, just let your heart space soften, relax, release. And as your heart releases more and more, let it just absorb that pure water of unconditional love. Let that unconditional love flow into your heart. Let your heart be like a sponge and draw it in and become hydrated, satiating, fully sopping wet with the unconditional love. Just let that love flow through your heart and into the core of your body. Let that core of your body fill up with the water of unconditional love. Letting yourself become the pure divine light and the unconditional love that is the core of your life force energy, is the core of your being. Breathing that in. And as you exhale, just let yourself drop down and land into your hips, into your pelvic bowl, and receive. Kind of drop down into your pelvic bowl, lean back in your body, and allow that pure, unconditional love and pure divine light to stream into your core and shower you and hydrate you and illuminate you and give life force, the light and the love to your life force energy. And again, let us return our focus to the center of our circle, and together let's call on our source. In the name of the one most merciful, ever compassionate, we call on you. We ask you to send your ocean of eternal compassion. In the ocean of eternal compassion, let's just ask for that to be illuminated so that we can have the experience of it. Eternal compassion is the ocean that we exist in. It contains all of our existence. We are always contained in it. And when we tune the dial on our receivers to receive that vibration of unconditional love and eternal compassion, the eternal compassion is the forgiving, the accepting, the all-loving, all-accepting, it's the bridge between the worlds that takes us out of our separateness and into our connectedness with the all that is. Another Rumi quote says, "You are not a drop in the ocean, you are the ocean in a drop. Be the drop in the ocean of eternal compassion and allow your drop to become one with the ocean." And let yourself be held in this ocean of eternal compassion, the all-loving, the all-knowing, the all-accepting, the all-forgiving, the all-returning to the ocean of oneness, the eternal compassion. And allow yourself, all of the pieces, parts of yourself, the true divine self and all of the selves that have splintered off and become a part of your existence, that all have their different opinions and different viewpoints and different experiences of life. Just let them all come together with you and rest into this all-accepting, all-loving ocean of eternal compassion. And let's take a moment and breathe with that. Let's breathe as you allow your entire being, as best you can, to rest into this ocean of compassion. With all of the pieces, parts of ourselves, inevitably there are parts of ourselves that we try to hide and try to push away or try to ignore or wish away. And those parts of us need love too. Those parts of us need acceptance too. Quite possibly more so than the parts of us that we do know and are aware of or proud to bring along. All the parts of us need love and acceptance. Let all the parts of you, with each breath, breathe in that light and love and compassion. And as you exhale, let yourself center in your body, breathing all of your energy into the core of your body. As you exhale, drop down into your hips and allow yourself to rest into the ocean of eternal compassion. And a big breath, then you can let out again an audible sigh. Let your voice just have permission to speak and know that it is safe to make a sound. Throughout our traumas in our lives, when we feel that tension and constriction, so often the voice gets constricted, and sometimes it just needs to know it can make a sound and be safe. It can be safe making a sound. And now let's turn the inner eye, the eye of the heart, the eye of the inner self, to focus on that core of the body. So turn the inner eye, the eye of the heart, to face. The heart has two eyes. It has the inner eye and the outer eye. The heart, the name of the heart in Arabic is qalb, which means to turn, and the heart is constantly turning between the inner light, the inner knowing, and the outer, the experience of what is my physical body into here, and how can I best survive and navigate this situation? How can I find love in the world? How can I find truth in the world? How can I be safe in the world? How can I be connected and accepted in the world? So the eye of the heart is constantly turning between the outer and the inner that knows what connection is, that knows what safety is, that knows what love is and acceptance is and truth is. So let's turn the eye of the heart toward the inner knowing. And again, breathing in through the heart, breathe this pure divine light into the heart. And let's bring a sound vibration into the core of the body to awaken the inner light. And in case you're new, the sacred sound codes that we use, they are called sacred sound codes because when the sound is produced, it produces a frequency, a vibration that is the vibration of the thing it names. So when we call on divine light, by its sacred sound code. We are vibrating that frequency. We are bringing the vibration at that frequency of divine light. In this case, we're going to be bringing it into the core of the body, calling on the divine light from within to awaken and to begin to resonate. It's like when you tap a tuning fork and then you bring that tuning fork next to or close to another tuning fork. The other tuning fork will also begin to resonate and produce the sound, its own sound. So we're going to bring the name for divine light, which is Noor. N, like Knight or Nancy. U, R, Noor. This is the sound code for the divine light, Noor. And let yourself just say this name slowly and produce this sound slowly and feel it resonate. Direct the sound into the vertical core of your body. You can begin with the center of your heart space as we've been breathing into the heart center. Just let that sound, as you produce that vibration, and breathe it into the innermost depth of your heart. And allow that vibration from that sound to awaken the light from within you at your core divine light, Noor. You can say it slowly, Noor. Use your sound, use your breath, use your movement, use your intention, use your conscious energy, use your focus, your imagination, whatever you need to use to bring that vibration into the core of your body and allow it to awaken the core light within you and invite that core light at the core of your being, your light that is a part of your life force energy that gives life force and consciousness to your physical form. Let that light begin to resonate and strengthen in its vibration, and let it become brighter and stronger, and keep the light inside at your core. You don't have to control it, but also don't feel like you have to let it shine all the way around the globe. Bring your focus and attention to the light that is within you, and allow this light to have its freedom to shine and to vibrate strongly at the center of your body. I'll read from Fauzia Rosina Arawi's book, The Divine Names, 99 Healing Names of the One Love, on Noor, the Divine Light. The one reality is the one light. All of creation is connected to and carries this one light. All spiritual paths connect light with the divine. Whenever we say that we want to touch that which is eternal in us, we mean this universal, eternal light that hides behind the outer forms. The name An-Nur contains the meanings to flower, to blossom, to be in bloom, to light, to illuminate, to fill with light, to furnish with light, to shed light, to enlighten, to elucidate, to clarify, to be uncovered, to be disclosed, to be revealed, to receive enlightenment, to seek enlightenment, to receive information, to get an explanation, a ray of light, or a lamp. An-Nur makes the world visible, thereby making it exist in this realm. There is a surah in the Quran that says, God is the light of the heavens and the earth. The parable of God's light is, as it were, that of a niche containing a lamp. The lamp is enclosed in glass, the glass shining like a radiant star, a lamp lit from a blessed tree, an olive tree that is neither of the east nor the west, the oil whereof is so bright that it would well nigh give light of itself, even though fire had not touched it, light upon light. The Sufis understand this mysterious verse to be a metaphor for the human heart that is inhabited by divine light and leads us on the journey to that divine itself. An-Nur is the divine light, the basis of all existence, which guides us throughout our earthly journey. So it is the inner light, the core light, the inner compass that guides us while we're in this earth ship, these earth bodies, where that light is not so evident all the time, but the light is always there even when it's not evident. No matter what has ever happened to you in your life, you are this being of light. No matter what identities you've ever taken on, no matter what you've learned or experienced, your very first identity and first experience is the light that was breathed into your body that gives life force and consciousness to your body. That is the light that existed before it came into your body and will exist beyond your body, beyond your life here. It is the light that is eternal, that extends beyond our time and space realm and the short time of our life in physical form on earth. So let this light, An-Nur, let the light within you grow stronger and keep your focus, because chi flows where attention goes, energy flows where attention goes. Let's bring the focus to the core light and bring the sound and breath to awaken and strengthen this core light, and to feel that light inside of you, and allow yourself to really drop in and sit into the core of your body as this light runs through your core, and allow yourself to feel this vibration strengthening within you at your core, you becoming the light becoming you. And let this light, as it strengthens and vibrates stronger at the core of your body, light has a purifying effect. So if there are energies hanging out, those light veils that cover over your light, that can be the stress, the tension, the little things we've taken on. It can be the big things too. We need not limit it. And just let them be burnt up by this light, and let them just dissipate from your body and from your energy body as you focus your attention on the light, on Noor, and bringing the vibration of Noor into your core, letting that light become brighter, keeping your focus on the light, letting it become brighter and stronger, letting more and more of the light from within you wake up and begin to resonate with the core light. The light is at your core, and it is all throughout your body, your physical body and your energy body. So and I apologize to the people affected by the wildfires, but let this light, let it spread throughout your body in the safest wildfire you can know, because it's burning away in a very safe way the old brush that your body does not need to hold on to. And breathing in that light, letting it get stronger and feeling it anchored at the core of your being. And using the sound codes in your breath. And know that everything is energy. Sound is energy. Light is energy. Everything is energy, and energy is in constant motion. And we can interact with that energy through sound, breath, movement, intention. But keep your energy focused on the light, and your focus on the light, whether it wants to make sound, breathe, move, flow. Allow yourself to have what you need and to express in whatever way you feel will best support you in this moment. And a deep breath into your core, and as you exhale, drop down and land into your pelvic bowl, resting into your body, and let your conscious body upright along your spine. And let's call on divine strength. So you really feel your strength within your core light. And the divine name, sound codes for the divine strength is Aziz. A-Z-I-Z. Z as in zebra. A-Z-I-Z. Aziz. And again, you can bring Aziz into your core and let the vibration of that sound resonate at your core, awakening your inner strength. And let the vibration of the inner strength coexist with the vibration of the pure divine light, as they already do. But we're awakening them together and calling them forth together to make a beautiful song at the core of your being, and turning that dial on your receiver to receive the Noor and the Aziz, to play the harmonious tunes of your inner divine light and your core strength. Aziz, 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 Noor, Aziz, Noor, Aziz, and bring them in, feeling the light illuminating at your core and feeling the strength of that light embody your core, and you becoming embodied with your core light and core strength, and the core light and core strength becoming embodied within you as you become it and it becomes you. Just let it strengthen at your core and emanate from your core to every cell of your body. So every cell of your body is awakened to its own consciousness of divine light and divine strength. An-Nur al-Aziz, An-Nur al-Aziz, An-Nur al-Aziz. And if anything begins to take your focus and attention, like any of the stuff that will sometimes, you might feel something else going on in your body, if you can, just allow that to have its movement, motion, whatever it wants to do. And hopefully that is releasing from your body. As things release from your body, sometimes you can feel it releasing. It might want you to bring a breath there or a gentle, subtle movement just to help it unwind and release. But bring your focus, keep your focus on the light and the strength at your core, and just let those other things burn away or release as they will. As you maintain your focus at your core, on your core light and core strength. This is the breath of spirit that breathe this light and this strength into you, along with your life force energy that gives life and consciousness to your physical body. This is your core truth. Noor, Aziz. And your core truth has infinite potential, and it also contains an infinite existence that extends beyond the light and the strength. And today we focus on the light and the strength. On Nur, Aziz, 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 on Nur, Aziz. And now just focus on your breath and allow your body to have the flow. Let your heart flow. Let yourself receive. Let yourself move whatever your body needs to do. And just let it flow. And a full and gentle breath. And let's take a moment for gratitude. So you feel the gratitude in your heart. And feel the gratitude for what you have received, as well as what you have released. And the light, the light, another name for the light is, or interpretation of the light is the illuminated wisdom within you. As I said before the recording came on, before I started the recording, I was talking about the light of the full moon. It's been a full moon lately, and it's been absolutely gorgeous looking at the light of the full moon against the backdrop of the dark sky. And one of the interpretations of the light and darkness, so often in spirituality we think of the light and the darkness as the good and the evil, but in the Sufi teachings, often it's referred to as the light of that which is illuminated and that of which we have knowledge. And the darkness is that which is mysterious and that which we don't know yet. That which has not yet been illuminated for us. And I think of that when I think of the full moon and the dark sky. And the mystery is quite attractive in that way. I wonder if that's what attracts us to stare at the full moon, is seeing that illumination in the backdrop of the mysterious dark sky. So I invite you to give gratitude for what has been illuminated within you, for that which you do have conscious awareness of and that which you have yet to discover, the mystery. A lot of times it's awakened to the subconscious before the conscious mind takes it in and really understands it. So I wish for you this week that you have a joyful experience in bringing into conscious perceptions that which has been illuminated within you that your conscious mind has not yet uncovered, I guess. Okay. And with that, and with great gratitude, I will open for the Q&A and end the recording. If you're listening to the recording, you're invited to join us on Sundays at 10 a.m. U.S. Eastern Time, 7 a.m. U.S. Pacific Time. You're welcome to join us live. Find information for joining us live at joyfullylivingwellness.com, joyfullylivingwellness.com. While you're there, pick up your copy of the 10 Spiritual Principles of Our Human Existence. It's a one sheet, one piece of paper. You can print out multiple copies and post around your home or car or wherever you want to put it to remind you of the truth of who and what you are and what this world is about, what this life is about, so that we don't get bogged down in the things that cover over what's real and what's true at the core of our divine selves. And remember the light, the truth of the light of who and what we are. And when you download that one sheet, it also comes with a 15-minute guided meditation to help you to embody and awaken that divine light and unconditional love and eternal compassion within you so you can be the light you wish to see in the world. Okay, and with that, I'm closing the recording and opening for the Q&A. Thank you very much.